Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play King's Quest. In the previous episode, we took care of the twins while they were still toddlers, or actually newborns, only to have Manny, or as he now calls himself, Mananin, come in and kidnap Alexander. Then 18 years passed and da-da, he shows up right at our front door. And now we're stuck with a puzzle where we have to get all of the luggage to fit. Now it has to be done in a 3-high cube. So this one has to go on the bottom somewhere, and every space on the ground will be filled.
That goes there.
So if you're finding some empty space, it means you haven't fit everything properly. And you're going to have to take them all out one by one. Now, I'm either going to get this first try, or there's going to be a cut where I show you where I do it properly. One of the two, because I remember the first time I did this puzzle, it took me forever.
Oh, jeez. Rosella, how much did you pack? I told you, did you really need to bring your collection of battle axes?
Then it can be no higher than 3. See, this should go here. Wait, I think I've actually got this. This goes here. That goes there. Huh.
My bag. The most efficiently packed, I might add.
That's because you stuffed everything in your cape pockets.
There we go. All aboard Team Sovereign.
Please stop trying to make that a thing. You're not even pronouncing it right.
I kind of like it.
Attaboy, Caduceus.
Bless you.
Ah, the Let's Play curse rears its head. I say something is difficult and I do it the first time around.
All right, unicorns, let's boogie.
Our trip was off to a great start. The heat of the sun would be nice, but nothing warmed my soul more than seeing our whole family together, making new memories and loving on each other.
Ah, it smells like rare and miraculous ingredients back here. Was that you, Alexander?
It's probably that goat creature with the one eye.
I wouldn't speak about Mr. Fancy Cakes like that.
Isn't this nice? All of us together, going on our first adventure.
Alexander, scoot over.
I'm scooted over as far as I can go.
Anybody have any good puns to share?
Can we stop up ahead for a picnic break?
We just stopped for a picnic break.
Your point being...
Are we almost there?
Come on, Team Sovereign. Why don't we play a game? I always used to play this with my sisters on long road trips to pass the time.
I do love this game.
I'll start. Let's see how far we can get. My record is 7 rounds. Just repeat what the person before you said, and then add your very own flavor to the list. I'm going on an adventure, and I'm going to bring...
Mr. Fancy Cakes. Sounds like it makes most sense with the damage he could do.
the majestic Mr. Fancy Cakes.
I'm going on an adventure, and I'm going to bring the majestic Mr. Fancy Cakes and a cat cookie.
What is a cat cookie?
Just a little concoction of mine. With one bite, it'll turn you into a cat. That's how I escaped Mananin.
You turned Mananin into a cat? You never told me that.
Well, you never asked.
He makes a good point.
I'm going on an adventure, and I'm going to bring the majestic Mr. Fancy Cakes, a cat cookie, and... ooh, my spiky sword of fire! The one Amaya forged for me.
Cool. Well, I'd like to see this spiky sword of fire sometime.
I really wish you would have waited until you were older than 3.
Yikes.
I'm going on an adventure, and I'm bringing the majestic Mr. Fancy Cakes, a cat cookie, a spiky sword of fire, and lastly, pre-packaged snacks. Hunger attacks are real, and they're dangerous.
I'm going on an adventure, and I'm going to bring...
Mr. Fancy
majestic
Cakes.
Mr. Fancy Cakes, a cat cookie, a spiky sword of fire, snacks, and
your adventurer cap. Never leave home without it.
my adventurer's cap, of course.
I'm going on an adventure, and I'm bringing the majestic Mr. Fancy Cakes, a cat cookie, a spiky sword of fire, a mini canvas.
Sorry, that's not right.
Swords.
You lose.
I'm going on an adventure, and I'm bringing the majestic Mr. Fancy Cakes, a cat cookie, my spiky sword of fire, snacks, an adventurer's cap, and lastly, my adventure handbook. I never leave home without it.
I'm going on an adventure, and I'm going to bring the majestic Mr. Fancy Cakes, a cat cookie, a spiky sword of fire, snacks, an adventurer's cap, a cat cookie.
Sorry,
Nope.
that's not right.
Drats.
You're out.
I'm going on an adventure, and I'm bringing the majestic Mr. Fancy Cakes, a cat cookie, a spiky sword of fire, snacks, my adventurer's cap, an adventure handbook, and a portable crumbler. Well, I hear Amaya is working on one anyways.
I'm going to bring the majestic Mr. Fancy Cakes, a cat cookie, my spiky sword of fire, snacks, an adventurer's cap, an adventure handbook, a portable crumbler, and my junior night tournament medals. Because, I mean, they just look good around my neck.
I'm going to bring
There's actually an achievement for getting through this entire thing and winning.
the majestic Mr. Fancy Cakes, a cat cookie, a spiky sword of fire, snacks, my adventurer's cap, an adventure handbook, a portable crumbler, tournament medals, and my woven socks from Acorn.
I'm going on an adventure, and I'm going to bring the majestic Mr. Fancy Cakes, a cat cookie, my spiky sword of fire, snacks, an adventurer's cap, an adventure handbook, a portable crumbler, a muddy spoon.
Nope.
Got wrong on your own edition.
You are out. Excellent work, everybody. I beat my record.
Here we are, kids. Tropical Tanalore.
Was this like off-season?
Weather is usually so nice this time of year.
I just wanted to go swimming.
These clouds will probably pass. Let's head to the resort. I'm sure they have a heated pool.
Here's my question.
Hey! You guys forgot? Never mind. I'll get it.
Here's my question. If this is a tropical island, how the hell did they get here via cart? I mean, I'm guessing the ocean probably froze over, but still. Sure, Graham, stack them up in a giant precarious tower. It's not like you could have just put them into the cube that you had them in before and retie them all together. Gotta do things the hard way. Still, though, I am impressed by your balance. Oh boy.
Oh, wait up, kids! Don't you want to hear about the goblins we battled here? Oh,
Yeah, I'd be less worried about telling them stories of how you met your wife and more about
your mother and I shared our first kiss just up ahead.
not dropping everything. Oh, actually, I'd be more concerned about why the hell there's so much snow here.
Is the resort under new management?
Well, it did need a facelift. Those inverted water slides were a huge liability.
Are you sure we're in the right place?
Yeah, I don't have a good feeling about this.
Oh, come on, kids. It's an adventure. I'll check us in.
You know, for once you should probably listen to your son. Also, how the hell would an inverted water slide work? Do you, like, slide up it, or... You know what, probably best I don't think about it.
Checking in for the Graham family. We should have the royal suite. Thanks, kindly. Is that our room up there with the balcony? Oh, how rude of me. Here you go. Yep, she totally remembers me.
Right. This totally isn't a trap.
Which way now?
Right this way.
You sure?
Should we ask the guard for directions?
Oh, honey, please, I know where we're going.
Ah, yes, stereotypical man refuses to ask for directions. Personally, I've never had problem doing so. If I'm lost, I'm lost. Best to ask where I'm going rather than wander aimlessly.
I hope the beds here aren't made of piles of itchy straw and rusty nails.
No, of course not. Only the best for my boy.
Yeah, someone tells me they're made of much worse. Like solid blocks of ice.
Do we have separate rooms? I don't know if I can handle your snoring.
Oh, please. If I snored, I would hear it.
Ah, yes, the other stereotype. The father who can't hear his own snoring. Of course, in a way, I'm partially guilty of that trope. Minus the father part.
What just happened?
It's a trap. I knew it.
Trapped? Not possible. Don't you get it? This must be one of those new mystery-themed resorts. Oh, how exciting. I believe they called this an escape room. I've always wanted to try one. Everyone, search for clues.
I called dibs on this puzzle. You figure your own out. Oh, that can't be right. Let me try again.
I really shouldn't be messing with that lock until I have all the clues. Wrong combination could be a penalty.
Right.
Hey, don't interrupt a lady in clue searching mode.
Don't even let me look at this one.
The sign read, "Pull the switch," but my puzzling instincts knew better. It was a textbook case of reverse psychology. A trap, for certain.
Oh, hey. The sign says pull the switch. Don't mind if I do.
Ah, good old Chekhov's lever.
Activated. Your time to escape has now been cut in half.
Well,
Everyone's cool with challenge mode, right?
7, 6, come on, we can do this! 3, 2,
and yes, I know it's called
Assholes
Chekhov's
usually try to kill you.
gun.
Oh, it's all part of the fun. Impressive design! Wherever you are!
Oh, no need to yell, gentlemen. These puzzles are meant to exercise your brain, not your lungs.
What is that thing?
Apologies. I didn't mean to startle you, Mr. Alexander. Is that right?
Yeah, or caduceus. Your choice.
What shall we call you?
Me. People call me many things, Mr. Majesty, but a simple Sphinx will do. Now, let me be the first to welcome you to the Ice Palace. I will be your host for this evening's festivities.
Oh, thank goodness. Are you responsible for the amenities here? We were supposed to be given souvenir rubber duckies on check-in, and I don't want to make this a big deal, but no ducks were given.
I'll have some waiting with your wife and daughter.
Do you know where they went? This is supposed to be an adventure for the whole family, and I can't really relax unless everyone is together.
Oh, the other half of your family has been escorted to the top of that tall, twisty fortress. They will remain there safely until you... Correction? If you reach the center of the labyrinth.
Oh, there must be some mistake. I booked the summer sizzling savings package for 4, I believe.
Of course, Mr. Majesty, I'll let the front desk know right away until I can straighten that out. Might I suggest continuing toward the center? There are some glorious puzzles up ahead.
Well, I guess 1 or 2 couldn't hurt. Sound good, Alexander?
Do I have a choice?
Right this way, gentlemen. Step lively.
Last I checked, Sphinxes had a lion-like body and wings. Not...
This puzzle is a bit tricky, but I know you two can do it.
All right, son. This should be fun. Now, you should know that I believe in the 4 E's of puzzle solving. Experimenting, educated guessing, execution, and enlightenment.
Can we just throw some things at the wall and, I don't know, see what sticks?
Oh, no. Alexander, our family does not take part in trial and error. Now sit back, watch, and learn.
They're making fun of how old adventure games used to work. But anyways, like I was saying, last I checked, Sphinxes had a lion-like body, wings, and no horns. Unless that's just the Egyptian version and they're referencing something I know nothing about. Anyways, this puzzle's simple. Just gotta follow the gem trail to the end. Although, note that there are going to be several variations on this that make it much more difficult. Ta-da!
Got it. Let's get out of here. I wish the labyrinth gave out trophies.
What is it with your generation and always wanting rewards? You don't need a reward for everything you do.
Incredible! You've solved the easiest puzzle. Up for one more?
And now they're making fun of how games these days give out achievements for everything.
Do you want this one?
I am perfectly happy learning from the best.
I don't want to hog all the fun, but I will.
If you didn't want to, you wouldn't do it in the first place. This one shouldn't be too difficult. Ah. Tricksy little puzzles. Darn it. I mean, I knew it wasn't a straight shot from there, but wasn't sure where to turn down. There we go.
We got it! Celebration dance! Come on, Alexander! You're not too old to dance with your father, are you?
I'm feeling it. I'm dancing on the inside.
Cha-cha-cha-cha! 1, 2...
Come on, Graham.
Another time. You'll get it.
Alexander just needed a slight push to get into the puzzles. I thought he needed to train up for all the perplexing puzzles he would face as king.
Why don't you give this one a shot?
Puzzles aren't really my thing, but I'll give it a shot.
You'll get the hang of it. You come from a long line of puzzlers.
Here goes.
Ah! Keep trying. You're doing so well.
Yow! Swords!
Oh, you're thinking too hard. Here, let me show you.
You go for it.
Maybe, give him a push in the right direction. Don't just do it all for him. After all, he'll never learn to appreciate puzzles if he doesn't do them himself. There we go.
Wow, it's so glorious to see two of Daventry's greats in action. This next room requires strong team communication. I'm sure you'll sail through it.
All right, we are doing this one together. Just relax and get in your puzzle zone.
Sure thing, Pops.
Perhaps I was approaching this all wrong. I probably wasn't being clear. So, I tried a new method of teaching.
Alexander, can you give me a hand?
All right.
Let's see if I remember how to do this one. It's not going to be that simple. At least not as simple as I think it is. I think let's start with this one.
Alexander, over there.
Oh yes, because, you know, someone who's been forced into servitude for all his life, nothing better than, you know, ordering him around like a servant. Alright, get this one up into here, then start moving these two. Don't move that yet.
Right this way. Looking good.
I'm glad I'm being useful.
Now we move this one down, get it all the way.
Isn't this fun?
Boatloads. What should I move next?
Anyways, get this one all the way over. Kinda wish they moved a little bit faster. Let's see. Move these over here. We just gotta get that one line up into there, and then repeat the process that we did for the last two, or last one.
You are doing so great. It's like you were born for this.
Oh, trust me. I'm good at following orders.
What was that?
I said, always seek adventure.
Oh, we're so alike.
Right. That is that.
Very well done. It's like you've been doing this forever.
Now, who are you talking to?
All right, so my new method of teaching was shouting directions loudly and repeatedly, but I think he was learning.
Okay, this one's going to be a little bit different.
This puzzle was a bit different. Ice on the floor made the blocks slide all the way across.
Alexander, if you would.
Giving orders comes pretty natural to a king, huh?
Let's focus on the puzzles, boys. You will only make it through this together.
Well, doing my job for me.
I know, I got it.
I can't believe how different I am from Dad.
It will terrorize you how untrue that statement will become.
Dun dun dun! Gotta get this over. No,
Move
I didn't.
along, Caduceus.
It's Caduceus, the Magnificent.
That is not what I wanted to do. Any way I can reset this, or... Ah. I'll be right back.
All right, so my new...
Alright, let's try this
puzzle
again.
was a
I know, I got it.
I can't believe how different I am from Dad.
It will terrorize you how untrue that statement will become.
Now, let's click on the proper one this time. Alright, there's that. Get this one over here, that down there, that over there. There, 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 and there. There we go. It isn't too difficult when you don't end up with a cluster of arrows all in the same spot that cause you to click on the
You'll
wrong
have to
one.
excuse me for a moment. I have some business to take care of. I'll be back momentarily.
Run! Follow me, Padre! Now this is more like it!
Just follow your
Let's
son.
go right! Are you having fun? I know I am! How about left? Keep up, old man! Right!
I can't imagine Dad loving David. He's so overprotective.
And you blame him for wanting to hold his child close after what we've been through?
No, I can't.
Wetzel wolves. Intriguing.
Oh, I've got this one.
Oh, what's your strategy? Remember the 4 E's of puzzle solving, experimenting, educating...
I got something else cooked up.
Oh?
I still have a few pieces left.
Are those cat cookies?
It sure is.
The ones you fed to Mananan?
The very same.
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
Now it's time for you to watch and learn.
Aww.
Wasn't that awesome?
Yes, and I appreciate the skill it took to bake that recipe.
It took a lot more than skill.
I've just never been one to subvert the rules like that. Manny tried to cheat his way, and mine, into the knighthood, and, well, I just hope that didn't rub off on you.
Well, sorry. I guess I just wasted that piece.
No worries. There are plenty of other puzzles for us to solve.
I started to realize that Manannan's teachings had stuck with my son. No matter, I would find a way to scrub those out.
What's the big deal? You guys are alive. It's not like he killed the wolves.
A target was strategically placed across a chasm. This seemed like the opportunity to give Alexander my perfect gift.
Looks like this is the time.
Time for what?
I have a gift for you. It's been a long time coming.
Really?
Let me see here. Ah, yes, here we go.
Good thing you didn't have that in
Your
the...
very own bow. Now we can finally be the dueling archers we were meant to be.
Oh, a bow. Thanks. You shouldn't have.
Give it a try.
Good thing you didn't put that in
Wait.
the
This? Oh,
luggage.
Wait, hold on. Let me make one minor correction. There.
Tell me when.
Wait for it.
Visualize the target coming to you.
Ah.
Oh, you were close.
Well, the gift is stunning. I'll keep practicing. Oh, hey, I have another idea.
You do?
Yeah, it's a bit of magic I learned from the sorcery of old.
Manny's magic book?
Yeah, I mean, it's quite easy. First you get fired up, and then you snap.
I'm not a fan of that sound.
But isn't it cool?
I don't know about that dark magic, son. It can be very dangerous. I've seen firsthand what it can do.
Don't worry about it. I can handle it. Magic is all about who wields it. You want me to teach you?
I think it's best if we move along. Your mother and sister are waiting.
Come on, it's easy. Just tap into your inner emotions and snap.
Sounds easy for a teenager.
Well, I've been learning all day from you. Can you just try for me? Come on, Dad. You gotta get more fired up.
There. Nothing, see? Now can we refrain from snapping for the rest of this trip? Sound echoes in here. This old man can't take it.
I just wanted to chime in and say that magical solutions are perfectly valid in this labyrinth.
Well, that's not how we do things in Daventry.
All right.
I was starting to detect a little bit of a bad attitude in Alexander. How was I supposed to guide his arrow through life if he never took a shot?
I mean, the same could be said of you, Graham. you didn't really take a shot with that magic. Plus, well, I get your trauma towards magic, but Alexander's right. Magic isn't about... magic itself isn't inherently evil. It's who wields it that decides such things.
I love it when Dad does magic. Why couldn't you just let him be?
For 18 years, Gwendolyn, I painted an image in my head of who my son would be. I was learning quickly, however, that my imaginary portrait was a bit off model.
Alright, I guess I'll head down there. You shoot the switches with your arrows. So primitive.
If I could just snap my fingers and make you gentlemen magically get along, I would. Sadly, I lack the opposable thumbs to perform such a feat.
Where should I start?
Well, you can wait until next episode, because we're going to end it off there. If you guys like what you see, please leave a like and subscribe for future content. See you guys in the next episode.